All right, so I have a question for you.
I love questions. I got an answer.
This is a what-if scenario where, hypothetical, of course, when it comes to what you feel like would be worse.
Okay.
All right? So, first scenario. Mm-hmm. You have a girlfriend. You have a best friend. You and your best friend fight. You guys aren't talking for a few months. You and your girlfriend break up. Then they start dating.
Yeah.
Say, all right, so you're angry here.
I'm very angry.
Okay.
I might kill someone.
Now, another scenario. Let's say you are by yourself running a company, and you have one parent who your entire life, have been trying to impress in order to gain their acceptance, in order for you to feel like you're on their level, where you have tried everything and nothing has worked. Mm-hmm. But then that friend that is now your ex-best friend, because you guys were fighting for a month, comes in and steals that parent from you.
Yeah.
And now that parent doesn't love you, it loves that ex-best friend.
Right.
So which scenario is worse?
Dude, it's crazy because, like, it makes me feel a way for Lex, like, yeah, fuck your dad, dude. Let's fucking just do anything we can to make his life terrible. I might hate Clark now because what he's doing, but then you have the other side.
Yes, exactly.
Where you really preyed on this underage girl until she was of age, and until after heavy baggage with Clark.
And then you found out she was putting out, so then you became interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird how that timing worked.
Very weird.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you just need someone who puts out.
Yeah.
I'm there. And then try to be buddy with Clark after?
I'm never your first, but I'll be your last.
Yeah, that's what he said. He don't care about the hundreds before. He's
no.
Like, I'm the last.
I'm the last one.
They don't matter.
Nothing matters. But yeah, so it's really now.
It's definitely the parent, though.
It is the parent.
It's the parent situation.
I think because it's all your whole life.
Because when you think about it, you know, it just goes back to the saying, like, relationships, with whether it's men or women, like, it's whatever. That shit happens. It's petty to do shit like that, technically. But we're talking about blood bond. Like, I came out of your nutsack, Dad.
And all I want you to do is to tell me you love me.
All I've ever wanted.
And you say I love you to somebody else in front of me.
Thank you, son. And then you see Lex, hey, son. I just saw you on camera. You said I love you to that kid.
What I love is that Clark is burning Lex without even knowing. He's burning Lex. He has nothing to do with it. And he's getting Lex back.
And Clark's just going crazy, getting high. Like, why is Lex so evil, dude? I don't get it. Lionel comes in behind him.
Stop calling me. God.
Oh, the other Luther. Yeah, by the way, guys. Spoilers, I guess?
No, there's... Who
if you watch the episode, you should know exactly what we're talking about already, because if you agree... I mean, that could be the poll already.
No, that is the poll. No,
I'm going to say parent. But someone could probably make the argument that the other one's worse.
You have no idea how she hurt me.
I related to that so much. And you're just laughing about it.
They broke up 4 times. So did I.
Mine was 6. Unbelievable.
But we lied to each other all the time. We were perfect.
I miss her. And I miss my friend too. Dude.
I killed him though.
Parent situation for me is bad. You agree on that one? Are we agreed on that one?
Yeah. No. I think it's hilarious. That's why I love it, because Clark is not wanting to have anything to do with it. And yet Lionel's changing the relationship. Lionel is, I don't know, he's now, is he losing his mind?
It's what's crazy is because, like, this really shouldn't surprise us. Like, he really is just...
But he's everywhere.
He's all the time.
No, but I mean, like, everywhere in the mindset. Like, he's not focusing on one thing, it seems.
Okay, so we can't... I mean, Yeah, to answer your question, he kind of is, but we see kind of like a little hint towards what's going on in his head in this episode. Like, there's actually physically something wrong with him.
He's bad. Well, I still don't understand that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But see, that's why I don't want to like dive into that too much, because like maybe something's like going on in his head.
All right, so spoiler again.
Oh man,
God, people just skip to the end already.
Yeah, go to like 42, like minute 42 and like 10 seconds, and you'll see that scene we're talking about.
Well, no. They're
so
not.
The very end, right before the credits roll.
They can't skip the one scene that Lana's in.
Oh,
so there's only
you
one.
Mean all the scenes?
There's only one. At this point, man, with what I watched today, okay. All right, so I wanted to really... I was starting to get into this. I have so many things going on. I have the Lex and the Lana stuff flirting. I like where I was so into everything.
Fine.
And then I got Saw Part 21. And
This is Saw 11?
I don't know.
This is the Smallville story.
I don't know what was going on the whole time.
Jigsaw had like an illegitimate child.
By the way, Jigsaw has rules. This person doesn't have rules.
What the hell, dude? Disgrace!
Also, some of the was like a toddler. This was like the Squid Games where you're trapping a prisoner. You're having them play these type of games because nothing was really hard. It was like a child's or except for that first challenge. That first challenge, boy, that was hard.
I don't know.
Let's not spoil that,
dude.
What do you mean the multiple challenges when you said there was only one to begin with? You fucking liar.
Dude, never believe the guy in the mask on the camera who's hacking your shit and killing your driver, okay?
I'm sorry, but if the rules are if I make it out, I leave.
You're just like getting mad, like, are you just making this shit up as we go?
Did you not expect me to make it by level 1?
Dude, first game was elementary, bro. Bring it on.
Actually, second game was elementary.
Which one?
Word Scramble.
Oh. Well, they're both word games.
Not the first one.
Yeah, it was hit.
Just balancing the scales.
Oh, that's the second one.
That was the first.
First one's in the car, dude.
Oh, you're counting that one. I'm counting when he's in the torture chamber.
Nah, that's challenge number 2.
That's
number 2.
This is Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Exactly. Nice challenge, right?
There's a lot of spoilers in this opening.
Look, guys. 2 nerdy idiots don't care about spoilers because you should have watched it already.
So, yeah, Sean, he messaged on the Twitter and was like, hey, I don't even remember this Vengeance Chronicles. I have no idea why they would do this. Rojas is awful. And then I said, Sean, doesn't sound like you listened to the episode. You know the rules. Or watch the episode. You know the rules. And I sent him the clip from YouTube for him to watch them. I don't think he did. I think he's like, fuck this guy. I'm not doing this. I had to listen.
Calling you out, Sean. You hear that shit, dude?
Well, I misspelled his name, so I'm already the fucking dick. I had to correct myself because autocorrect.
SHAWN?
Yeah, because of autocorrect, dude.
Dude.
What's crazy is I have a very close buddy named Sean, and they spell it the same way.
Yeah, I feel like that's a normal way. SEAN.
Yeah, it is. No, I just look like an idiot. But if Sean didn't watch the Chronicles, we're even. I misspell the name. You don't watch Chronicles. We'll call it a wash.
What the hell, dude?
But hey, shout out Sean. I think you're great.
Dude, shout out him. Shout out us. Because this is the Somebody Save Me podcast, all right? Shout out us.
What an ego, huh?
Yeah. Double ego here, dude. Come on. Don't say I'm the only one.
What?
We're amazing.
No, I don't have an ego.
Amazing.
I'm kind of okay.
You know, it's also amazing, Taylor. I was just telling Taylor this before, but...
What?
Believe it or not, Companion's got some spicy stuff today. And I can't wait. Companion book, season 5. We all know it, okay?
It doesn't have...
Go get your copy. Read along with us now.
Yeah, it should be at
We're audiobooks. We're not a podcast.
Half-price bookstore at $4.98.
This one was $3.
Look at that. I overpriced it. No wonder.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of cool stuff in the Companion. We got Mercy here, which really is episode 19, season 5 of Smallville. And it really is Saw 11. Or Saw Smallville story. Is that what we should call it?
Yeah, sure. Call it the Collector / Saw / Squid Games.
So we call him... What are we going to call the villain?
Oh, we have to call him something? Call him Leatherface. No.
He looks like
Foil Face?
Foil Man.
Foil Man.
Foil Man. That's good.
I don't know what he was either. I don't know why.
What were the blue lights? I think he got that off a website, maybe eBay. eBay existed at this time, right? Yeah.
There were things I was impressed with this guy, but there were other things where it just reminded me so much of, did the House of Wax, did they use the same warehouse in order to build these traps?
Dude, you know Warner Brothers only has certain sets for their TV shows. They copy them.
Oh, I wasn't even going in real life. I was just like, maybe he saw that villain or he knew that kid.
No, I went real life. IRL.
All right, you got me.
Whatever, dude.
Sorry, they only have one studio. They only have one.
I don't live in fantasy land, Taylor. All right?
Okay.
I'm a realist.
I want to play a game.
Yeah. Leave the 5 stars because of the 5 challenges that come out of nowhere.
5 stars for 5 levels.
You heard the man. We're going to get started. Thank you again for listening to us this week. We're riding this season now. We only got 3 more episodes left after this week. Let's fucking do it, dude. This one is actually going to be pretty fun, so I'm excited. So, it's pretty cool already. We're going to pause. We're driving down the main road. What is it? We should know it by now. It's like Route 80. I don't know. But main road from Metropolis to Smallville, like that main road.
Is it Route 36?
Maybe.
Tell me I'm right.
You might be.
Okay.
But Daily Planet is being read in the limousine. We got Lionel riding to wherever the fuck. And Senator Kent reveals finance plan. Oh, what does this say, Taylor? Not abolishing the IRS. Instead, it says, a new deal for Kansas and dramatic revision of state budget / taxes. Is Martha fucking the people of Smallville?
Well, she is. Remember, apparently she was needing the taxes in order to be able to fund the school system. So she is still raising everyone's taxes, where I'm assuming she's now going to be revising on where the taxes may be going in order to show proof that she is not the one that's keeping the money. Because remember, that other senator guy said that, no, she's just wanting to pocket that change because she's a widow now and you can't trust her. So that's where I'm going with this. Also, Martha, I'm disappointed. John promised abolishing the taxes. You can't go back on it.
So you telling me you're going back against your dead husband, huh? Did you even fucking love him?
You know what? Where's Lois? I want to talk to her.
Yeah, campaign manager. She's 2 for 2, man.
Yeah, but seriously, Martha, I can't pay any more taxes.
What if Lois assassinated Martha?
That wouldn't be right. Even though Lois this season has also not acted herself. And Lois, where is she?
On the phone.
Why is she just not here half the time?
On the phone.
I feel like I had her more last season, no? And yet she's actually in the opening credits for season 5. We're going to have to go back to the episodes and count. Because this is kind of crazy. This second half, she's been in, at the very most, half of them.
That's true. I miss her every single day.
Well, I miss a lot of things this episode. There was a lot of things that we missed out on, but what we do have to pay attention to in this scene is not only Martha being a huge liar, but also Lionel is on the phone with the company, and in a way he is insulting this business deal, sabotaging it, you could say, pretty much telling the person, oh, yep, I guess we're not the right company for you. Sorry about wasting any of your time. I'm sure you people will find the next business in order to invest in. Goodbye.
Doesn't he kind of seem like he's like antsy? Like he's kind of like a junkie almost? Like
he's everywhere.
He's like moving a lot. He's like really, I don't know, like just can't sit still.
All right,
and then he's also like looks like he has a migraine or something.
So before the last episode, or before the ending to this episode, I actually put in the notes that he's losing his mind because he doesn't know what to do, that John's not there. So he doesn't know like who to torment. He doesn't know how to have control because he's allowing feelings to get in the place.
Oh, is this love?
Of him instead not being able to take advantage of Martha. He doesn't want to do bad things. He wants her to fall in love with him, but it's taking longer than expected.
So you think it's all being bottled up?
I think it's overload of stress. Yes.
Stress of not being who he is.
Exactly correct. And he is, I thought the only way to relieve this stress, he's got to murder someone.
Pretty big reach, dude.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah. What do you mean, are you sure?
Just me, huh?
Oh, he's going crazy because John's not here to fuck with.
Yeah. He doesn't have control of his senator.
He can fuck with anyone.
He won't fuck with Martha.
But
you're going back to what my point is. He's not going to fuck with Martha.
He can fuck up with anyone, though.
But he's not going to do it to Martha. Martha is the senator. He doesn't have the control.
Yeah, but that goes back to my thing. He wants Clark, dude.
We'll get to that. All right, but let's continue with this scene. But as you mentioned, he does look uncomfortable.
Yeah, so he starts pulling out some pills.
Yeah, he does pull out pills,
Pull out
yes.
some pills. But then the limousine driver cab part, Alex, closes the door window thing inside. And then all of a sudden we come to an abrupt stop and we're like, hello, Lionel. Some face on the TV. And Alex, apparently the driver, just dips. He runs. Sorry, Alex is a little busy right now.
Lionel now looks and he sees that the car is stopped on the railroad tracks and a train is coming. You're used to being in control. If you want to regain, you're going to have to play a little game.
Yeah, the 11:35 from Smallville to Metropolis is running on time.
What game are we gonna play?
We're gonna play tic-tac-toe.
Sorry, Hangman. Sorry, got that one wrong.
He said,
sorry.
You'll never guess it. Hangman. And so Lionel, of course, this is just so funny how intimidating it tries to make it seem. Like the only part that is truly scary is the train, obviously. But just like as he's drawing this shit, just looks like a little kid who made this. He's on his little his doodle pad.
Not only that, but when Lionel even guesses, he even says, lucky fucking guess. He's upset that Lionel guessed.
Because he went through all the vowels. He's like, hey, okay, E-O-U.
Wrong again.
Lionel should have taken those pills, dude. But
train's still coming. He is now still guessing letters. Each one is saying nope. But now our villain tells him,
it's a lesson I learned from you. Here's a little hint. Wink, wink.
Oh, no mercy.
how did he immediately get that?
Car's unlocked, and then he immediately gets out of the limo where the train then hits it. Also, why does he run the railroad?
See, I was questioning that because,
Yeah.
like, how would that... I didn't know if that was actually the smart thing to do or not.
No, you run backwards because then nothing can hit you.
But I was thinking, oh, backwards. I see what you mean.
Yeah, you're going not near the railroad tracks at all.
Because I was thinking if he ran to the side, like, the car could still split, but, like, it maybe bounces towards him.
No, Joseph, you not see? The car went over him. The train hit the car, and the car then bounced over Lionel as Lionel was running on the railroad tracks.
Yeah. He has agility.
It was Fast and Furious, obviously.
Vin Diesel.
Have you seen how close it can get?
Vin Diesel Sr.
He flips it, and it almost hits the pavement, but it doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
And he always has the sunroof open.
Right.
You know. Got to feel that air.
You know what's crazy is that Lionel got out of the car, right? Train goes by, and he's like freaking out, and then he looks at the Smallville sign into town, or into the county or whatever, and it says, "Having fun yet?" in graffiti.
Who did that?
Yeah, who was that? Foil Man?
Foil Man has already made an appearance. I was very shocked with what I just witnessed, and then I became very disappointed the moment that this villain opened up and said, I want to play a game. Because the moment you're just copying Saw. Do we not have anything to do this week? Were the interns off?
You ready for the companion now?
I've been wanting this.
Oh, man. All right. So season 5 companion had, like I said, some spicy stuff here. And this is the start of the episode, whatever. Originally, Mercy was a Lizard Boy episode.
What?
That's what I'm going to start it with right there. Originally, Mercy was a Lizard Boy episode.
How did we change it this much?
Episode writer Steve DeKnight says of this installment's very different beginnings. We went round and round trying to break this little Lizard Boy story, and we realized we couldn't come anywhere close to creating a Lizard Boy episode because he kept becoming Dr. Connors from Spider-Man.
Wait. But that's what you were worried about, considering you even had Bug Boy. You've already had characters that resemble others. Lizard Boy would not have been that big of a deal. Instead, you copied Saw. What do we do?
Yeah, wait. There's a part. Because they talk about the focus on Lionel. Yeah, that became more of a combination of the movie Saw and the Defiant Ones, where we wanted to throw together Martha and Lionel. Then we started fixating on Lionel, and we thought, well, this is a great showcase for Lionel. Somebody's going to make Lionel pay for all the bad things he did. We had completely different games set up in the original draft script. And
what were the games?
They don't say.
I bet they were too complicated.
Oh, no. So he said the director, James Marshall, started prepping the episode, and he wanted to make the games more cerebral. So I guess more of like Riddler type shit. You know what I mean? Like
actual thought to them?
Yes. Like
yes.
Really complex, like just word things.
Not childlike.
Right. Fit the block in the square, and then put the star in the star shape. And then it says Marshall was the one who came up with the idea of putting a Ned O'Toole in the water tank, but that's a spoiler.
Hold in that position, and we'll get to it whenever we get to one of the games. But I do want to bring up...
By the way, game number 1 already happened. That was the train hangman.
I can't believe we're counting that.
That's a game, dude.
That seemed like a prelude, like a test. Like the more of these are what the games are going to be like.
What the fuck?
That's not the level.
Well, like you get the written test and you get the warm-up question on it?
That was like level 0. I don't think like it was a real level 1. He gave him a hand.
Yeah, and somehow he got it so quickly.
Yeah.
He was literally seconds away from Death Taylor. I think we can count that as a game.
No mercy.
Cerebral, right?
So, with last episode that you and I watched, at the very end of it, it was Clark telling Chloe that Lionel knows his secret.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the next day after that episode? The reason why I bring this up is, why does it seem like they're having that conversation again? Or it's now carried over as if it's the same one?
That's void. So that's 2 episodes ago. Fragile was last week.
Okay.
Really long one.
Yeah. But that was also...
And that ended with Lana kissing Lex back.
See, and that's what I mean by some of these episodes are out of place. This seemed like that this would have been the episode following Clark telling Chloe, because you're exactly right with that, John, because that's what I remember from that episode is also the end with him explaining to Chloe exactly what's going on with Lionel. This seems like a carryover from that part. Like, it's like exactly the same thing, because look, soon as we're opening here at the Daily Planet, Lionel's at my house constantly. I don't know how he knows my secret. I need to be able to figure this out. And Chloe just automatically, and this is what I mean by it just seems like a continuation.
Not really.
Kind of does to me.
How? Like,
because he's talking. So how many times has he brought this up?
They have talked about it because even last episode, Chloe is like, "Are you going to tell your mom?" Like they've been talking about the same thing twice, 2 weeks in a row.
So this is why it's making it worse for me. If I'm going off of you, which I obviously have to because that's the way this show is set up.
That's right.
But if I'm going off of you, this makes Clark, is he high every 5 seconds? Because why haven't we told Mom?
I honestly was thinking that today because when I was watching it, I was like, why don't you just tell her? What is the big debate here?
And because she's your only parent, wouldn't you want to protect her even more?
You know, it's so fun. Did you know about the deleted scene for this?
No, I did not.
Oh, my
God. No.
God.
I wanted to be surprised on every little fact about this.
It's perfect because what they're talking about. So yeah, he's talking about how Lionel is there constantly because he has been. He's been helping Martha with the campaign, all that shit.
Going to all the fundraisers
Yeah,
together.
fundraisers. He's been at the house. He's literally told Clark, bye, Clark.
Yeah, they probably watch movies together.
Yeah. And then there was a deleted scene apparently where Lionel is at the Ken house, like just like not Martha immediately around him, but he's like making a sandwich for himself, like just chilling, and Clark's like uncomfortable.
They wouldn't do that now. They're building the bond between them.
I want to pull up the scene. It's only a minute.
Wait, it's really only a minute long?
Yeah.
Where would this have fit?
Probably right before this.
But Lionel would be making a sandwich after that whole train incident.
Right. He's hungry.
Wait, how does that work?
He's hungry.
Unless this was him coming back from the Kents after making the sandwich.
This
This would have been the very beginning.
That's why he's so stressed, because he made Clark uncomfortable with
That would have been a better beginning scene.
Fuck.
What are you doing here? I've been working with your mother on her speech for tonight. I have never seen anybody work so hard. I had to make her take a break. I thought I'd fix us a little lunch.
I thought you were in London.
I was. Now I'm back. Want some tea?
I never took you for the domestic type.
I think most people have a side of themselves they keep hidden.
And some people are exactly as they seem.
Oh.
I'm trying to be helpful. You tell your mother I'll see her tonight at the fundraiser.
All right. Not a bad scene.
I mean, sure.
It's whatever. I could see why they cut it out.
I was going to say, it doesn't really add anything, because the other problem is, why is Clark that offended by it? If he's not going to tell his mother, then you can't be offended by him still being in your house. I think you've known long enough to be able to warn Martha. Otherwise, why are you shocked? Because apparently they've been hanging out like every other day.
Yep. Every week.
What are you doing in my house? I only saw you last night.
Yeah, it's like because then he does say, it's like, I see him constantly. It's like, okay, well, like, tell your mom, dude.
I just want her to realize he's a bad guy. She's going to realize it.
Everyone knows.
Yeah.
He's even more mad because Lionel just keeps calling him son. Like, keeps touching his shoulder, like, yeah, but damn proud of you, kid.
Yeah,
more
Lionel-
than Lex, for sure.
Lionel's going to wear him down.
I guess.
Clark's going to have a new stepdad.
God, he's really milking it this episode.
But how cool would it be if he said, hey, Clark, wouldn't it be cool if you had 3 dads?
I guess he might be about it.
3's better than 2.
No, he would still be 2.
You lost 2. I'm the 3rd.
Well, Jarrell's still here, technically.
Yeah, sure.
He's in the cave.
He's
man.
just hanging out.
He's literally chilling.
okay.
Nice.
All right.
Nice,
You
dude.
cut that shit out.
So, yeah, Chloe and Clark are just...
It's just going back to what the mom...
Chloe does mention, though.
Chloe's mad at him for it.
Yeah, and Chloe does mention, it's like, well, you ever thought about, like, maybe he's getting closer to her for you?
No. What are you talking about?
It's like, Clark, I don't get it. Why don't you just tell her? She's been through so much, you know? I just didn't want to give her one more thing to worry about.
What?
She could fire him.
Well, Clark, by not telling her, it could make things a lot worse for her. So all you're doing right now is making things worse. Are you understanding where I'm going with this, Clark? Worse.
Yeah, bad. You being quiet, bad.
Clark, why are you keeping secrets from your mom?
Because he's been keeping secrets from his parents for a long time. He kept a secret about who was going to die.
By the way, at this point, if I'm Chloe, I'm picking up the phone. If you don't tell her, I'm telling her. Because I actually care about your mother.
That's practically her mom, too, I feel like.
Yeah, at this point, because we now know she doesn't have Gabe the Critter no more in her life. She is truly an orphan, but wait, we saw her with her mom. So maybe her and her mom are actually building the relationship. Remember they hugged at the end of Tomb?
Man.
We didn't see her face.
Somehow, how are we bringing it up again?
Because they hugged. I remember.
She cried.
She did cry.
At the Luther Mansion, and Lex is playing chess by himself. And Lionel comes in.
Joseph, he is needing to learn the best moves in order to show the perfect person. I'm sorry, perfect student.
He's learning to play chess so he can beat Lana's ass at it. Oh, good try, dude. Good challenge. And it's like, chess? You haven't played chess in years because you used to suck.
I always whooped your ass. Why are you playing it? Shouldn't you be playing other games? Hangman?
Okay. Lionel really came in here and just said, strike one. I'm going to hit you hard as soon as I come in. And now strike two. Shouldn't you play little, less challenging games like Hangman?
Lex does say, though, that he has promised to teach a friend how to be able to play chess, so he is getting himself ready. Lionel then says, wouldn't they rather play something more simple, like you mentioned, Hangman?
Yeah.
And he's not. I mean, that's always a win for you, right?
That's always fun, huh?
You always win. You like trains?
Lex is like, no.
And you'll lose like a bitch.
I'll stick with chess. I'm not playing to win, Dad, okay? I'm teaching. I'm playing to instruct.
Yeah.
It's going to become that Austin Powers chess scene with him and Ivana Humpalot. He's like...
Who's going to swallow the piece? Who's going to choke first?
Lana.
Yeah. Because now it brings up... Okay, so since you're already spoiling...
Dude, you fucking
all right, no, but here's my question now. So, who made this date? For Lex to teach Lana chess, who made the date?
I'll answer that when we get to that scene. I'll answer that when we get to that scene. That's a good question. Yeah. That's a good question. Good poll. Good poll idea,
Could
too.
be, yes.
Ooh.
Even though the first one's pretty good, too.
I still think most people should be agreeing the parent situation is a lot worse.
I don't know, man. Broken hearts.
Yeah, broken hearts over parents.
But let's keep going with this with Lex. Obviously, with him getting close to Lana now, Lionel ain't going to throw this off.
No,
Lionel
Lex is determined. He has tunnel vision right now.
He has a goal, and he's getting to that goal. Lionel trying to talk all the shit in the world to try to break him. You're not going to break this man right now. He just had a dirty kiss the other night.
Dude, she kissed him back. The girl of his dreams.
And then left.
Yeah, Lionel, strike number 3 over here. He's like, no mercy?
What the hell are you talking
Lex
about,
is like,
Dad?
what are you talking about? You're saying the stupidest shit. It was you, Lex. I fucking knew it. Disabling my limo in the path of an oncoming train. You know, that style kind of went out with the silent movies.
Wait, someone tried to kill you?
He's like, what? He's like, what, is this because of the foreign thing takeover I tried to do?
No,
it's like,
I brought you in to help, and also, Luther Corp's profits have been up ever since you came back to the company. Why would I want to have anything to do with you? Because I failed with that Apex company this morning is what I'm assuming. With that phone call and him trashing that meeting, just saying to find someone else, I feel like that was him sabotaging that business deal. He thinks Lex knows he was sabotaging that business deal. Lex honestly reverses it and says, you failing makes me happy.
yeah. Well, no, the Apex takeover was from Vengeance.
I thought he was still talking about the company, but okay, the ape.
By the way, the fact that you remember that with vengeance, I'm so impressed.
Because it has one of the best moments that Lex does, because fucking Lionel is trying to double cross him with the Asians, and then Lex is like, very cool. Guess what? I'm going to tell Martha everything. I'm going to tell her.
But I thought that was for them to be able to keep that partnership or for them to be able to give up profits. I thought with him now going with Lex in order to be a part of Luthor Corp, he then trashed that business deal at the beginning. I thought that's what he was talking about, but you could be right.
Oh, I am right. Did you know?
Well, I don't know
Apex
if you're
was a
that right.
group created by Lionel Luthor in a bid to take Luthor Corp from Lex. Signs for the company were seen all over Metropolis in the episode Vengeance.
So that is why, cheater. So you actually cheated before you then argued against my point because you read the companion first. I just want to point out to everybody out there, he cheated.
I mean, I knew the Apex
You are
thing.
a cheater!
Is that even cheating?
Then who was he talking to at the beginning? Now I'm thrown off.
Stop focusing on that, because that's
I
probably
thought
just
it was a part of the episode.
it's probably just another company.
So he's just trashing all business deals.
Yeah, and he was probably trashing it because they were suckers not to take their deal. Like, he was like, okay, well, whatever, you go off and do your own thing. It's probably a tactic. They're probably gonna come running back and suck his dick, dude.
I don't know, just to what we were talking about.
And Lex is saying that the profits are high ever since he's been here and stopped with this bullshit takeover. Like, he actually became a partner. He's a valuable asset. Why would I try to kill you, Dad? I hate you, but I'm not trying to kill you. And then he's like, trust me, you failing with the takeover was amazing, so I'm not going to do that.
I'm still confused by now the phone call at the very beginning here. I don't even know what the point of showing me that was. Why even show me that? Now you just confused
Why are
me.
you so focused on the phone call?
Because I thought it was him blowing a meeting and him not caring. But even to go in what you mentioned with the episode, how profits have been up and reminding me, what's going on? How is this possible? So him trashing his meetings have made them more profitable?
That means that was probably just something
His sabotage
that would
was
only
backfiring on him?
benefit Luthor Corp, but it was going to just like, it was whatever. Maybe it was just like, okay, I don't really need this. But hey, if you don't want to pay, I'm not going to get you the deal.
So is Lionel actually trying?
Yeah.
I don't see. This is what I mean. I don't know who.
I mean, look at him. He's fucking grabbing his head and shit. He's trying really hard.
See, but that. Damn it! All right, fine. You know what? You're right. You got me.
He's like rubbing his head again like he has the migraine. He's like, oh no, then I guess it wasn't you. What the hell? Lionel's losing his mind. Yeah, he's losing his mind a bit.
All right, whatever. I concede.
Lex is like, look, Dad, I may not like you very much, but trust me, you're an asset to Luthor Corp. Killing you is gonna hurt the bottom line. And
Your concern's touching.
yeah, because it's funny. He's like,
Thanks.
yeah, I only like you because you're a good business partner.
You know,
He's like-
I am concerned, actually. A threat against you is a threat against Luthor Corp, Daddy. I love you.
I have been fending off life attacks since before you were born.
I think
I can handle one more.
And then he leaves. He's not accepting Lex's love. Let's now go to the Kent house. Clark then walks in. Martha is preparing her speech, and she is very excited. She's wanting to repeat the line that she wrote that she thinks is going to be able to sway the American public. Clark then is not listening because he's just being an ass right now. Okay, she's happy. Time to tell her.
Yeah, perfect time. Hey, your speech is going to be ruined now. Guess what? Lionel knows.
Martha then is shocked. Oh my God, knows what? And then Clark now mentions Lionel knows about me. Martha actually does respond, though. Yes, I already know. I found a package, and his name was on it. And it said, from Lionel Luthor, and it was a video of you saving an exploding building.
And guess what Clark does? Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you tell me, Mom?
What the fuck?
Stupid bitch.
Clark's such a dick,
What
dude.
is his problem?
Literally, like, what you were thinking and your excuses were, I don't want to hurt mommy. She's been through a lot. Oh, I want to be the good son. Mom said, yeah, I was just trying to be a good mommy. I didn't want to. You've been so, down about your dad.
She
And-
said that she wanted to be the one that protects him.
Yeah.
For once.
'Cause
Instead of him having to do everything.
It makes a lot more sense for the mom to do this. Truly.
than Clark. And
Yes.
him not telling
Like
her.
a mom, that truly is just like, okay, this doesn't need to be talked about. I'm protecting my son.
What's your excuse, Clark? I see that Dad's dad has. You've been taking it hard, Mom.
Lionel was making a sandwich in here earlier.
I can still smell his aftershave. Is that why you got rid of Dad's shirts?
Yeah.
Oh my. Is that why Snakeface and Oho grabbed them?
Fucking dude. Poor guy.
But yes, Martha then says, you've been taking it hard after your father's death. You know what? Lionel's going with me to the fundraiser tonight. I just don't think, no, we're going to handle this, Mom, like how Dad would handle
Grab
it.
the shotgun.
Meet me in the cave.
Meet me in the cave. Shotgun.
Sundown.
With the spaceship key. I don't even know where that thing's at, but just grab it.
Sounds good.
I think it's at the fortress.
So yeah, Martha leaves
Because they say they're just going to act like everything is normal.
and see what's really going on. Like, what's Lionel up to?
Yes.
So I guess that's what John does.
You know, usually, though, the Kents don't have great plans whenever they come up with something together. So I'm a little concerned that they're saying, let's hold off.
Wait, no. When they are together, they do have good plans. It's when they're separate, dude.
No. When John, Martha, and Clark were
Yeah,
together-
they're geniuses.
No.
They need all three to make the perfect
The
brain.
more Kents, the worse it gets.
No.
That's
the
not
less,
true.
less.
That's not true.
All right, John's plans by himself. Name a good one.
I can't even think of one right now.
Except Crusade. That doesn't count. Oh, sorry, when he fought
He sold the 40 acres.
the back 40.
He sold Clark's back 40.
Wait, no, he didn't.
Oh,
It came back.
It came back, but he didn't know that.
It's
He was
his
dead
inheritance,
before,
bro.
But it was dead before it came back, right? Then you gotta give it away.
I'm just gonna show our son the back 40. It's all gonna be his someday, right?
Clark, I sold the back 40.
Bye. R.I.P. Boy John, man. Legendary.
All right.
Legend.
Hey,
Sorry, spoiler. Let's go to the villain of the episode.
Did you guess right? Did you guess right when you saw this guy? We went to Metropolis, right?
Who's
we go to Lionel's
why is
office.
there one guy?
Lionel's office.
Why
We
is
got
there one guy
One
part of this
guy just wave. Is he waving a walkie-talkie around the statues?
I think it's like an electromagnetic wave picker-upper, where if you
Ah.
wave gaydar, where if you wave it across and then it beeps, that means that there's some type of device in there.
Yeah. He's just waving around like little clay statues.
And he did it in like one spot.
One
and there
spot.
was nothing.
And the spot where we do find out where the
Dude, spoilers. Stop spoiling this episode.
Lionel goes to
As-
focus, opening up his computer. Sorry.
As the creepy guy leaves.
Wait. We got to mention what Lionel says.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, it better be all good. Otherwise, you're going to go downgrade to flipping some damn patties, bro.
In North Korea, I'm going to get you deported. I'm not even from there. Have you ever been to Pyongyang?
We just keep making up places every time.
No, that's a real place. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Did I not get that right?
Pyongyang.
My pronunciation's still off.
Lionel turns on his computer after the guard leaves.
This is great, right?
Foil Man's back.
Foil Man is here.
Ha! Foil Man trumps again.
Wouldn't you love it if like he made the sound of the foil as if that was him like walking?
Lionel. You don't want to put me in the oven.
He doesn't sound like that.
I'm Foil Man.
I rip easily.
I want to play another game.
Trust me, Lionel. I see everything.
That wasn't very nice what you said to that guy that I happen to know.
Yeah, that guy that was just inside. That exact thing you told him, about flipping patties. Not really cool of you to say.
So did that guy just like leave and go put on a hoodie real quick?
He went to the closet.
He went to the janitor's
He went to the
closet.
janitor's closet real quick because that's his side job. He has two identities in that office.
Why is he the...
Lionel doesn't even recognize his security that well that he doesn't know that he's also the janitor for the building.
That guy doesn't even look good as a security guard.
No, he doesn't. He looks like he's small and maybe a little old, like a little lanky old.
Yeah, time to retire. But he looks like kind of like a Mikey.
A little bit.
Shout out to him.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I
gross.
get disturbing vibes from him.
Yeah, it's like he hasn't showered.
Yeah, but Foil Man? No, that's a guy I can get with.
Okay. Foil Man doesn't look like he showers either.
Foil Man is amazing, okay?
He looks like that his foil is made out of what somebody just got done making a Tostitos pizza on.
Good reference.
Yeah, dude. You put the foil or you put it directly on the oven.
Directly on it, dude.
I don't know if I'm liking the crispy or if I like the soft. I like mine a little doughy.
Ew.
Why?
You're a freak.
Yeah, so what?
Doughy pizza? Gross.
It's not
Gotta
that
have some
doughy.
crisp,
It's
bro.
just soft. I don't do crisp.
They got a little crunch in that crust.
I don't want no crunch.
Anyways, irrelevant topic.
Are you sure? Because what's going on this episode?
Well, Lionel pulls out a gun because he keeps looking around the office like, where the fuck is this guy? Looking in like windows, trying to hide in the corner. Starts calling his, using his phone.
Well, power goes out. Lionel then picks up the phone, try to call 911. Foil man, pick up who? Can't call anyone.
Who are you trying to call, bitch? Well, let's see what happens. Let's see if that gun can really keep you alive, Lionel, all right? Lionel has his gun because he got it from under the desk. Looks like a good little... Okay.
Where?
All of a sudden...
Does he have a secret passage in his
Foil
office?
Man becomes Teleport Man. And he comes in, hits Lionel with a syringe in his neck, and we knock out Lionel. Now we're on to game number 2.
And once again, Foil Man.
Foil Man lit up the blue Foil Man. Blue foil.
So
Like Blue Beetle, but blue foil.
that's not the same thing. Please don't insult Blue Beetle in my presence. I love Blue Beetle. I watched it again the other night. It's probably Megan's favorite superhero film, and I think it's just because it's Mexican. That's why she likes it.
Racist.
I mean, sure. I don't know if I'm the racist one in this. Probably Megan.
No, she is.
Yes.
A racist nurse. You hate to see it.
The Mexican woman is racist against Mexicans because she loves Blue Beetle.
She only likes Mexican movies. Racist.
I don't know if that's true. I bet there's...
She loves Coco, I bet.
Not as much as me. I love Coco more. Now,
Dude, racist.
Encanto, that's just amazing. Encanto's fantastic.
That's the one I haven't seen. I've seen Coco. but I
That
haven't
doesn't
seen
even make
Encanto.
any sense how you have not seen Encanto.
Well, y'all are big Disney people. That's why.
Yeah, well, we're big like any type of that animation, except for the newest one, Wish. And that's only because I've heard it sucks. I've heard the songs aren't even good. I heard it's lazy.
So we wake up in some dark chamber. Lionel, again, he got drugged. So now he's waking up. Beautiful hair, as always. And he immediately... What is he holding here? It's like a box of matches. Holds up a box of matches. Lights a match. Oh, we got a crispy burnt body in the corner. Very cool. Startles Lionel. He's a little shook.
Someone gonna pick that up?
What if he just started eating it?
You never know what could happen. I gotta eat.
You never know when your last meal is going to be. You never know.
I gotta do it now.
God, what would it taste like?
I don't know, burn like char. It doesn't look good.
I don't know, dude. What if it's like pretty good on the inside?
Hey, you gonna eat that dead fat guy?
You can eat that dead fat guy.
So we're in a hell pit. A
Challenge
furnace.
number 2.
This is level 1.
Game number 2.
This is level 1.
Game number 2, dude.
Dude, level 0 already happened.
No.
We're on level 1.
We don't count level 0. That is level 1, dude.
You know, that could be the poll.
When did the game start? It's such a dumb question. You know that was level 1, dude.
No, level 0. It's the prelude.
No, it's not.
the main game.
You really thought, like, what if the guy really thought Lionel, okay, he might not get this, kill him on the first game?
This is like the practice arena. This wasn't the Hunger Games, right?
No.
Shout out.
Okay. Shout out. So, Lionel is being challenged by this guy. This guy, by the way, this guy's talking to him like
Foil
he knows
man.
it. Like, you're a man above it all. to carry the burden of your empire. I know
Right.
you, Lionel. They toil with you.
Wonderful.
It's called running a business. How do you think it works? Because he's like, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty now. Okay.
Turns on a bright light. Lionel says, ah! And then now Lionel also finds out that he's in a steel furnace area where the floor can catch on fire. But he sees 2 water buckets and he's like, what could that mean? Foil Man says, don't worry. I have an how-to video on what occurs during this game. Not only that, do you remember your driver, Alex? Well, don't worry. He was in the how-to video.
Yeah, Foil Man is unfoiling his plot with Lionel. He shows him that gasoline is coming out of these 2 faucets in the wall into buckets. Cool. He's in a giant furnace. He shows Lionel, his driver Alex, fill the buckets with the liquid from the tap, lift the bar, and balance them on the pole with the hook. And yeah, Alex is in the how-to. He immediately fails because it unbound. As soon as he puts it on the hook, the gas falls and it lights up the place, and he burns alive.
I put in the notes, what did Alex do? Or did he just need to have a demonstration video?
Demonstration.
I
all
need
day.
someone.
Yeah, because Lionel says right here, wow, that was Alex. No, that was an innocent man.
And then he covers him up with his jacket.
What's that going to do?
He's going to honor him. He's going to put some gold coins on his eyes, too.
Yeah, what the fuck is he going to do? The Assassin's Creed oath?
Yeah. But his body's already burned, so you can't really, it's probably already done, actually. I don't think you can do it once the body's burned. That's going against all traditions.
It's so funny, Foil Man comes up with an oven game. Very foil of him.
It'd be great if he just had foil all, wrap yourself in as much as you can.
Come on, make a mask like mine. Also, this is fucked up. This challenge then becomes fucked up. But we'll get to that. Now.
Let's get to the real fucked up challenge.
Yeah, let's go to the real furnace.
So what I was really leading into beforehand was 2 people that are actually in love, and one of them is the bigger villain, and that person has hair.
Next scene.
We're playing chess. And
We're at the Luther Mansion, and we get the hint that Lex was talking about. I was practicing to instruct. Oh, he was going to teach Lana. And are they having a date?
No, you said now you're going to tell me.
Yeah, well, we'll let her proceed a little more.
Oh, you want to keep going a little bit? You
more.
say it's going to come up. Because what occurs, though...
Because their conversation helps the argument.
Lana is attempting to move a knight, but then she withdraws it. Lex then says, take your time. I know this is hard. I know this is hard for you. But you have to anticipate your opponent's next moves. You always got to keep me on the defensive. Lex, what are we doing right now? Well, I thought we were just going to be enjoying a nice evening of chess. You know what I'm talking about. I got Monopoly if this is too hard for you to understand.
Dude, this is the worst person to teach chess to.
Joseph. Okay. Who is the person that made it weird and awkward when they kissed?
Lana.
Who is the person that decided to just leave and not say a word about it?
Lana.
So now Lana, I'm going to say...
We've been avoiding it.
She is the one that made the chess date. And the reason why I say this is her wanting to talk about it, where she assumed that her mentioning teach me chess, he would have gotten the hint of teach me dirty things.
Kama Sutra.
But what I love is that Lana now brings up, we're not talking about that kiss. We should be talking about that kiss, right, Lex? Well, I was hoping that you'd be bringing it up. Well, you were the one that kissed me. Well, you were the one that kissed me back.
God, after all that talk about friendship and not wanting to ruin what we have, we really don't listen very well, do we?
She didn't say, I don't listen very well, do I? Instead, it's, we're so bad together. We're just so bad. Why are we doing this? We're supposed to be friends. This is
God, you know I'm not supposed to be doing this.
This is too much.
It's forbidden.
Oh my God. I'm so into this. She is.
We know better.
Oh my god! Don't come up behind me right now. Just don't.
Jesus, dude. This is so annoying.
This is crazy.
They're crazy people.
No, she's crazy.
No. They both are because he's doing this shit too.
Well, she's like throwing out bait for him to be able to do this.
She's literally feeding breadcrumbs. You hungry?
Yeah.
Hungry little bird?
You want more?
We're so bad, huh?
Ooh.
Take some more.
Ooh, open your mouth. Ooh. All right, now spit it back in mine.
Mama bird. Mama bird me. Mama bird
Let me
me.
chew it up for you.
Hot, dude.
Why did she say it like that though?
Yeah, she gets up, turns her back, and Lex is like, "Are you asking me to forget what happened?"
Joseph, no. Are you asking me to forget what happened?
Okay, you need to stop.
Because with something like this, Lana, this is going to be in my head for quite a while. I'm always going to envision your lips on mine. But I mean, we're bad, right? We can never do this again. You
should get that.
Lex's phone starts to ring. Lana then says, I have to go back to Metropolis. I can't talk about it, even though I just mentioned it. And I'm not going to stick around for this phone that you are having because it's too hot and heavy in here. I got to go. She leaves.
I'm gonna go back to Metropolis to my fake school.
Lex, just getting blue balls, is pissed when he answers this phone call. What the hell do you want?
Uh-oh. Get a security team.
Whoa,
Meet
you
me
found
at the
Daddy?
Luther Court
You found
Plaza.
Daddy? Daddy?
And keep this internal. No one needs to know about Lionel missing.
My papi missing.
Mi papi. Mi corazón.
Let's go back to Foil Man.
Foil Man.
How do those blisters feel?
Okay, this is the fucked up part. He's barefoot. And he's walking across this thing that has open flames. And we're really carrying these buckets. Gonna make a man out of you, dude. Right here.
We are men.
Imagine that song playing right now.
I would love this episode so much more.
Foil Man was like, I know your favorite movie, Lionel.
I never knew how to swim. We are men.
Yeah. And damn, we got ripped Lionel again, dude. I never thought it'd happen again.
I have a hard time with Foil Man because he obviously doesn't know Lionel very well, where he is even trying to laugh at Lionel.
Oh, yeah, this is a little hard for you, right? Somebody like you has never had to do any type of hard work.
Lionel just has to mention, I was in prison last year, right? I just got out of the clink.
Yeah.
I was there, and not only that, but I was leading the prison. Do you not know I shaved my head? I've also been shanked. What are you talking about? Do you even know me, or are you just some random guy? And now we get to my problem of everything. This guy doesn't know Lionel.
No.
This is a random person. So you even reading the companion thing to me, it pisses me off. We're going to have Lionel answer for his sins by a guy who he's really not done anything to that doesn't even know anything about Lionel.
Yeah.
Why are we not having somebody closer?
He knows him pretty well, bro.
When? What?
Kinda, dude.
Kinda. He read something.
Hey. No mercy.
No.
Foil Man strikes.
Foil Man got you again. Lionel manages to balance the scales of justice by balancing the pole on the damn hook. And look, the door opens. Lionel immediately dives in. Perfect dive. The furnace goes up in flames. Now, challenge number 3.
Level 2.
Challenge 3.
Foil Man comes out and says,
You thought you were over, huh?
Nah.
I cheat.
Nah, a glowing guy comes out and says, Sup, I'm the guy. From Spy Kids 3. Elijah Wood.
Are you talking about when Elijah Wood died in like 10 seconds after showing him?
I'm the guy.
By the way, have you tried to rewatch Spy Kids 3?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Of
crap.
course it is.
I thought it was much better than what I got.
No.
Spy Kids 2 is the best.
Of course. But
Yeah.
Spy Kids 1 is still great.
It's okay. I don't know if it ages out. Spy Kids 2 is still great. So I'm going to give it to that. Either way, I'm in. You want to do a marathon?
Yeah.
It's
Let's
better.
do the new one too.
It's better than this. But also, speaking of other movies, instead of this episode, have you ever seen The Prestige?
You're kidding, right?
Have you ever seen the scene where you're doing a magic trick and it could be a drowning trick?
Oh, when
You trap a redhead.
his first wife, Angier's first wife,
Yes. What-
Angier.
What knot did you tie? I don't remember.
How do you not remember?
What knot did you tie? I'm sorry about your wife.
My bad.
But I've seen this before.
Angier, my fault, dog. I forgot what knot I tied.
I still wouldn't go as far as Angia. I get the hatred, but I wouldn't go that far.
It's only because, yeah, he was a liar. He'd remember the knot he tied.
Would he? Because it depends on what brother he asked.
Mm.
That's what I took it as, is that he didn't really know.
He's like, oh shit, I don't know what my brother tied on her.
Exactly. That's what I thought it was, that was the first sign of he really didn't know. Because, by the way, if I'm the other brother, as close as we are, I'm
Because
not...
then at that point, well, he could ask and then tell him later. Like, I do remember.
Yeah. It's interesting on that one.
It is very interesting.
Yeah. All right, but going back to exactly what I was... The exact same scene occurring now.
Sorry, yeah. Challenge number 3.
Level 2.
Challenge number 3. Martha is now in a tank, and it's like it's soundproof almost. But yeah, Foil Man is telling him, it's like, yeah, we're gonna introduce you to another new game because we're just gonna make up these games as we go. And I lied about the first game because it's gonna be like 4 games.
I would be so pissed.
Name of the game, dude. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
How many people has he done this to? How many people have made it to level 2?
This is level 3, Taylor. Most people don't even get past level 1 because Hangman sucks.
What if you're giving hints, though?
He only gave hints to Lionel.
Exactly. By the way, he doesn't know Lionel. I'm not going to let this go.
He does.
Why didn't we
I
have...
bet he knows his middle name.
Why didn't we have, like, Alex the driver be the villain? Somebody that I would believe is actually close to Lionel. I just... This guy, I don't believe he knows anything except what he read in maybe newspapers or the gossip columns in People magazine.
Yeah, give us like a crazy redhead just going crazy for Lionel.
Yeah. Like a hot one?
Yeah, dude.
Like a hot dude?
Yeah,
Hot dude?
dude.
I'm in.
Yeah.
If you could persuade Lionel, I'd so be in.
The one man who managed to win me over. So, next scene is that Martha's tank starts filling up with water.
He hasn't even told Lionel the rules of the game.
I know.
Yet. And yet Martha's tank is already filling. This is crap. I'm so mad, by the way. This is ridiculous.
Lionel's trying to turn off the faucet, but yeah,
Who made these rules?
this is filling up
Foil
fast.
Man!
Foil Man strikes again! Someone is playing a very strict game. It's Foil Man, dude.
Who? I don't know. Well, I was in the parking lot of the plaza and then somebody behind me came. Lionel, you gotta get me out. Just get me out.
So clearly Martha did not make it to the fundraiser thing, just like Lionel. Lionel's a dumbass, really thinking that stupid cheap restaurant chair was going to do anything to that glass.
Let her go. She has nothing to do with this.
She has everything to do with this.
Your wealth controls people like her because she's a senator. He doesn't know Lionel and how he feels actually about Martha.
You're the man in the shadows. All you do is just buy your power.
Why? Because he saw a picture of them in the newspaper.
That's right. And he
This-
showed it off to them and was like, look at this.
That's why y'all are together.
All right. What's this game? We're already almost at the
We're
waist.
halfway.
We're already at the waist
halfway
for
in the
Martha.
tank. He is such a fucking cheater. This is insane.
Obscuring truth with double meaning. That's the name of your game, huh, Lionel? So we'll play one like that.
Now it's my turn.
Hey, challenge 3. Word scramble.
I hope you like it.
And by the way, you know what I also hate about this part? Lionel, what does this mean? What do I do? I have no idea what this is. You're such a trickster, Foil Man.
Foil Man, what does a toad-like fever mean?
Yeah. Let's go back.
A toad-like fever. What does that mean, Taylor?
Let's go to the Daily Planet. The moment I saw that, I said it meant a word scramble.
Anagram.
I just put word puzzle.
Anagram.
Either way, they do that all the time on the MTV's Challenge and Survivor. I could easily do this.
Yeah?
Yeah, easily.
Easily.
I wouldn't be confused.
Oh.
Not like Lionel. What do I do? You ever played games before? You are losing your mind. These are children's games.
Clearly.
You let Foil Man win?
Dude, they're having a hard time with these. Imagine when Steve DeKnight was like, man, I wanted to make them more cerebral. They would have been toast on game 1.
He would have gone back to Saw 2, where Lionel would have been thrown into a pit of heroin needles.
Ah. OD.
I really wanted to go for it. All those people that overdose thanks to Lionel, he's then having to pay for their sins by crawling through the pile. Just like finding a needle in a haystack, you're finding a key in a needle stack.
A needle stack.
Yeah, needle stack.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get into...
Maybe, like, I don't know.
All right, let's get into Clark bitching some more.
We go to DP. Look, you're not the only one he's been playing, Clark, okay? Chloe's telling Clark. Lionel has been playing all of us. He's probably playing me. He gave me the info on Fine in Honduras, all this shit.
She wants to go even further undercover because she's Chloe Sullivan, decade retired at the Torch, first year at the DP, running the bottom floor. But she is actually trying to convince Clark, why don't you let me help? If Lionel thinks that, like, I trust him, I can then find out exactly what he's wanting to do.
Yeah,
Clark, let's do it to edges, Chloe.
Yeah, it was like, well, you're just going to wait till he...
Let's play the waiting game.
Yeah. All right, so I'm glad it mentions here, because it mentioned Honduras, Dr. Fine, because we won't get another mention or an opportunity like this. We have another blog Project Mercury insert to talk about, just like last week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
It's interesting, because this one is weird.
What do you mean it's weird?
So it's about the gray team that was going to go off the East Coast to Mozambique or something like that. But this is a couple days after that first one from last week. Project Mercury 2.0, Mission Journal, Sunday, April 16th. Unexplainable imagery from Reunion, which is a country. We are camped on a small island in the Indian Ocean. We came upon some villagers who claim to have made contact with our target. The father of these 2 little girls, who are both suffering from the debilitating chikungunya virus, which we discovered is devastating many residents of La Reunion, said his daughters awoke in the middle of the night and were paralyzed with fear upon finding croquemetane in their bedroom. I don't know what that is. That might be a word for something. I'm going to look that up.
Like Tang? Like the drink? Like you're mixing orange powder?
No.
Oh.
Of course, it's hard to call this conclusive evidence as both girls are heavily medicated, quite sick, and it was the middle of the night, but their descriptions of Mercury, which is aka Dr. Fine, were spot on, and they both swear they saw his hand form into a syringe. Obviously, delirium and trauma have clouded their perception, but they did have the fresh needle marks to prove that blood had recently been taken. Anyone else see him do anything like this? So he's infecting them with something.
Yeah, so...
It is confirmed now.
Well, that's what he's... So my thought behind it is... I think I even mentioned this before, that he's infecting them with some type of Kryptonian diseases. And then he is taking the blood from them in order to see how it's reacting to the bodies. I don't know what he's going to be doing with all the research unless he's trying to figure out what type of chemical weapon is going to be able to kill them all at once the quickest. And maybe that's why he's doing this type and setting different diseases.
I'm still lost on what he's trying to do.
I don't know what he's doing.
But it's interesting, right? Because that confirms it. He's literally getting his fingers, making it syringes, and just sticking people, and then taking their blood.
Yeah, who are strictly infected with disease.
So that word was a foreign word. I guess I don't know if it's some type of Spanish or something. But croquemetane, whatever. It's boogeyman. It means the boogeyman. So they're calling him the boogeyman.
The Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. An imaginary evil creature that is used to frighten children. So
Sean will come for you.
yeah, John will, and he'll kill you. Damn, dude, we get Project Mercury blog stuff for the rest of the season.
Really? It would have been great if they mentioned this in the episode.
They never will, probably.
Instead, we got Saw.
Well, we got a little brief mention of it last episode.
Why didn't we? You could have done so many things differently. But obviously, Ash, Chloe, and Clark back to the scene.
My girl calls.
Yeah, shout out. It's the only thing you get of her. Lois, what's going on? Martha never showed up for the fundraiser. Oh no. Clark then tells Chloe. They both say, no way. And now Clark is going to have to check to see where Lionel is. Lex is now, let's go to the next scene, in Lionel's office where he is sending the security in order to track down even more information on where his poppy is. We have now Clark and Chloe walking into the office, and now Lex says, what are you doing here?
He only asks Clark, actually. He literally looks at Clark. What are you doing here, Clark?
Well, I'm actually looking for your father because he was the one that was supposed to be with my mother tonight at the fundraiser. Well, actually, my father's missing. Your father's missing? Well, my mother's missing.
They both didn't go to the fundraiser then.
Huh.
Lex, I swear to God, if you have something to do with this or know anything about it, you better fucking tell me right now.
Lex, fucking tell me.
Yeah.
You better tell me, dude.
God, Clark, dude, you pick the worst times, I swear, dude. So, yeah, they're looking through the building security tapes. They couldn't really find anything. Chloe's like, what about the cameras in here?
This is amazing.
Lex chuckles and says, there aren't any.
Okay, is she just doing this as a distraction? And as a hint for Clark to now use X-ray? With her saying, like, the camera's inside of here, meaning, hey, you should look in here. Because even when Lex says, no, my dad would never do that, he likes to do things private, Chloe. Yeah, right. He would always keep some blackmail over somebody. Clark now does X-ray. He sees that there happens to be a little recording device in one of those Chinese statues that we saw earlier. As Clark then walks over, he notices that there's a chip on the statue. Says, Lex, was that chip here before?
The statue's chipped, and
Lex looks at it, says, my dad would never have some cheap piece of crap.
Yeah,
Throws it on the ground and breaks it. And then Chloe picks up the little transmission device and says, whoa, this is
military grade G4 shit, dude. High res wireless transmit. Oh my god, this is bouncing all over the place. Oh wait, no. If it was powered up, got some juice, we could definitely find out where it's. I could piggyback the fucking trail. I could do it. I could trace it.
There's only one person that can really hack this. Adam.
Bring him back.
I don't know why she freaked out like that.
Chloe sounded like really annoying to me.
That was
I would have been in that room and be like, God, shut up, loser.
But why did she say it like that? She wouldn't really do that. That was honestly like padding your stats here.
That was, hey, I'm smarter than both of you guys.
Oh my god, this isn't a normal transmission.
Jesus Christ.
This is the
Military
best one I've ever
grade,
seen.
dude? Military grade?
By the way, not any normal person can hack this, but I can. Because I'm Chloe Sullivan, decade retired, first year at the DP, running the bottom floor.
Let's go to the next scene where Lionel and Martha are panicking about this.
They can't
Word
figure this shit out, dude.
What is this, Martha?
Fireman!
Why are they the same, Martha? Wait, there are different letters that are capital. It's a word scramble.
How is Martha getting this before him?
Oh, you're right, Martha. It is.
Holy shit, only Toad and Fever are capitalized. Good fucking catch.
It's an anagram. The words are scrambled.
So, they're really figuring it out, doing a real team buddy-buddy thing here.
They got close.
Martha's starting to swim in the tank.
We cut to the next scene where we have Chloe hacking into this device. Clark then says, hey, can you hurry?
Okay. And then we get to the most dumb and psychotic shit I've ever seen because, wow, Lana really knows how to share her influence. Lex really pulls Clark aside and is like, man, it's really such a shame, huh? For this to all happen, for us to get us in the same room together. Clark says nothing. Look, Clark, maybe when this is all over, maybe we can try to find some common ground between us. Clark still says nothing. Lex, you might be the biggest fucking douchebag ever.
Joseph, you're misunderstanding. Clark, You want to hang out? I got a new girl. I want to tell you about her.
This is going to be Spider-Man 3 when Harry gets Peter to have that piece of cake with him or something.
Oh, wait. You mean like the Mary Jane, where immediately when she fights with Peter, she goes and cheats on him because she was
With his best friend?
She was the worst character I've ever seen. And I remember even at a young age watching those movies going, I don't think she likes him. I don't think she likes him at all.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Pete. I'm the other guy. What? It just, it just happened.
What? An hour after y'all fought, she came over and started baking. You know how it goes.
Started
Flour.
baking, then started banging.
Nice.
Just kidding. We just kissed, man.
Nice hair though.
Yeah. Lex is a piece of shit.
So, Clark, hey, I got this new girlfriend. I think you're going to like her.
I think you'll love her. Fun fact, apparently, Lana's number that it shows
Is Chloe's number.
It was Chloe's number.
So, Lana could not afford a phone.
That's exactly what I thought. Prepaid minutes, dude. Prepaid minutes. It was it was already paid for the phone.
Chloe
so then
gave her-
she just gave it to her for billing, but who knows covering the billing.
Joseph, it's this easy. Chloe got a work phone for a DP in order for her to be able to go through with the
So
stories.
she gave her personal spare phone pretty
Yep,
much.
in order for her to be able to use.
Unbelievable.
It's actually a great friend.
No, it makes sense.
It makes so much sense.
And it makes sense why she thinks they're good friends. They
Yeah.
share phones.
Yep.
Same bills. Mm-hmm. God damn it, Lana, stop running up my minutes.
So obviously, Lex then sees on his phone that it's Lana that calls. He says, "Excuse me, Clark. Got a girlfriend now."
I need to take this. Phone sex.
You would think.
I honestly thought he was going to superhero on that conversation.
I think
Because this would have been a situation to do that.
I think Clark, though, well, he already doesn't trust Lex, but I think it's in a way of he doesn't even want to be around him.
He doesn't.
Because I think the main focus is his mom, which is why I'm thinking, especially right here, he's wanting Chloe to hurry, not to be a dick, but he's wanting Chloe to hurry so she can find it, tell him before Lex comes back from his phone call.
That's true, yeah, because he
He's
wants
really
to just
trying to
get the
get
fuck
away
out of
from
there.
him,
Yeah,
yeah.
he wants to get the fuck out of there, get the info. Because even when they find something here, Lex comes back.
Well, this is why it's weird. Because she even says, "Don't worry, signal strong," but I'm able to locate it. I got it, Clark! It's 8320 Vermont Avenue, 5 miles from here. Alright, great. Oh, hey! You find something?
He heard you. Lex heard y'all.
Well, here's my thing, though. What was the phone call about with Lana?
I'm horny.
So
God, I'm at work, Lana. Chill out.
hold on. Do you think... See, this is my thing. Here's my issue with this part.
Can I come over?
What was the conversation? And this is why I'm asking. So with Lex, if it was, "Hey, call me later. I'm doing a meeting right now." He could have put her to voicemail. He wouldn't have to pick that up in order to say that. So do you think he picked up the phone and been like, "Hey, I'm with Clark. Hey, I'm with him right now. So do you want to tell him?" No? All right.
Do you think he already told her that about his dad?
I don't know.
Because that would be the only thing I would say. But it'd probably be something like, "Hey, are you in Metropolis? What happened? What's going on?" Something's going on. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, we'll meet for dinner.
Yeah, I'll finger you later.
Fine ass stop.
You see how I played her?
All right. But yes.
Yeah, Lex does come back. He's like, "Yo, what's up? What y'all find?"
Don't worry, we'll take my Porsche, Clark, now that you know the
Clark
address.
is like a little reluctant. He's like, "Yeah, we found an address not too far from here."
I wouldn't want
He's
to
like,
tell Lex
"Well,
anyways.
dope. I'll take the Porsche. Your slow ass truck will get us nowhere." Looks like Chloe's like, "Okay, yeah, I guess I'm riding with you in the stupid slow Porsche."
Yeah, my mom's probably going to be dead because now I have to ride with you.
Yeah, your dad's dead, my mom's dead, and they're gonna die anyways because they can't figure out a fucking word scramble.
Dude, spoiler. Let's go to the next scene.
Next scene, sorry,
They're freaking out.
Martha is borderline like she need her floaties right now. Like she's suffering in there. She's looking like Prestige right now.
Oh, what is this,
Dude, just
Martha?
remember, dude, Annette did her own stunts, man.
Failed takeover. I figured it out, Martha. It's failed takeover.
Once again, Foil Man is cheating.
It should have been foiled takeover.
Are you done? Was that good for you? Was that good for you? Are you proud of yourself?
It should have been foiled takeover, dude. Cause Foil Man strikes again.
Or no, you've been foiled.
Like you've been fucking like bamboozled. You've been foiled.
He always leaves a piece of foil behind.
Damn, I wonder what kind of foil he is. All types,
Yeah, I don't think
depending on the occasion.
Yeah, if fancy foil is for Christmas.
We're past that, so we're cheap. We're cheap this season. It's approaching summer.
Yeah,
All right, but
the thin stuff.
yeah, thin stuff, dude. Everything's hot outside.
All right, but Martha's still drowning because Foil Man's a fucking cheater. Oh, and also, Foil Man decides to great, you saved her. No, the whole tank blows up. Martha's dead, everyone. That's it. Character's done.
He blew up the tank. It's like a bomb inside or something. But yeah, it blows up.
I let her out.
Martha comes out. All right, you're free now. Be free, little fishy.
She is not moving, not breathing.
Lionel's embracing Martha and like holding each other. Like, oh my god, babe, you're so wet.
Oh my god, mouth to mouth.
Foil Man is like, wow, genuine concern for another human being. First time I see anything.
You love her, huh?
You love her, huh?
No, I know it's more than politics.
You want to foil her?
There's some foil behind you. Grab it.
All right, go ahead, take the stairs. Go on to freedom. Wait. No, really, what's up there? Freedom.
Or level 3.
Level 4. It's level 4. You expect us to walk into another trap? Well, you could stay right where you are, and I'll just electrocute the floor. Is this challenge number 4 right there?
I don't know.
Was that a challenge? Stay right there if you want to get electrocuted.
That's not a challenge. He's a cheater. Like this.
So that's challenge number 4, right?
That's not.
Because we gotta keep it 5. We gotta stretch it because it's 5 stars, dude.
No.
That's challenge number 5. The water getting electrocuted.
I'm not going to allow it because we'll get to the other challenges later.
Okay.
Because there's multiple that are happening at once.
Okay.
With another part.
So we are legitimately going to challenge number 4.
No, it's 3.
Elevator. Challenge number 4.
3.
Level 3. Level 4.
It's level 3.
No, level 4.
No, you're right.
Level
Level 3.
Level 4.
We'll call it level 3 challenge 4.
That's stupid.
Why?
Just give me the challenge 4 or level 4.
No.
Well, challenge 4 then.
Level 3 now. They open the door too.
They close the doors.
Level 3.
Level 4.
Level 3 challenge 4.
Okay. I'm just going to give you that. You're not going to stop. So Lionel and Martha end up in this elevator shaft, and of course we got the Foil Man
Foil
icon
Man has his own
on his
screensaver.
TV. Yes, he has the Foil Man screensaver. Fuck, you ever heard of Slender Man? This is Foil Man.
See? And then he explains, like, Apex, it was a failed takeover. I was only going to use them in order to get Lex out of Luthor Corp.
It's so funny because, like you said, like how the episodes in between, like these certain ones, like truly didn't matter.
No, they
And it's
throw
like,
you off.
They
with the
talk about
time
this
frame.
shit like it was a couple weeks ago, bro. This was episode... Vengeance was 13, was it not?
I think so. Yeah,
No, wait.
no, it was 13. You're
Sorry.
right.
12 is Reckoning. So Vengeance would have been...
13.
It was 13?
Yeah, because 13 is Vengeance.
That's right. 'cause
14
Tomb
is Tomb.
yeah.
15 is Cyborg.
Damn.
Because I told you those 3
Yeah,
episodes.
and we're on episode 19, so it's like, dude, a month.
Those 3 episodes don't matter.
Apparently.
I told you that. I told you that.
Well, that's
from
what I'm
the
saying. That's
start.
what's funny because they're talking about this
So
shit
I
like
was
it was
right?
just a couple weeks ago.
So you're saying I was right?
Nah.
No, you kind of decided.
No, I go by the timeline, dude.
No, you hinted, but you don't even know the timeline.
No one does. They all making
Not
this
with
shit
this season. This season, it's.
up. But there's some fucking long ass videos on YouTube also. It's like the correct Smallville timeline. Check it out.
Christmas was like 8 months ago.
I don't know, man.
All
All right, but let's get to Lionel confessing
8 months.
how bad of a person he is to Martha. And Martha then realizing, why would you do that to your son?
Yeah, it's
why
like-
would you do that?
No, it goes back to the point. Why would you do all that just to teach him a lesson when you could have just talked to him?
Martha, man, why didn't you just talk to your son?
Just talk to your fucking child. And Lionel's like, what? That might work in the Kent family, but Lex is not Clark, and
He's a loser. No friends.
bald. Martha's like, I'm not the father Jonathan Kent was. Okay. I mean, no, you weren't, but it's like,
It's never too late to change, though,
no,
Lionel.
I don't like that.
I
like
could
that,
use
Martha.
someone to help me,
Oh, my
Martha.
fucking
Then they embrace, but before they can kiss, Foil Man,
Daft Punk.
you two have been foiled again!
Welcome to the Foil Vader!
You know what this game is? This is not a fucking game, Foil Man. Grab a gun, kill someone!
It's Lionel's gun.
One of you dies and then you leave. That's not a game.
Challenge number 4.
Level 3.
It's something else, because Foil Man really just be like, yeah, take the gun, kill each other, or one of you kill the other, and then you can live and go.
Once again, he did not know Lionel.
And it's timed. They got a whole minute.
Did you even think for a second that Lionel wasn't going to shoot himself? Did you?
I thought, well, at the very least, I thought he was just going to give it to Martha, like, hey, shoot me.
You never thought he was going to shoot Martha.
No.
Foil Man thought that there was a chance that he was going to shoot Martha. That's what I mean by this guy sucks. There was no shot that this was ever going to. Lionel was going to pull the trigger. Dude, he is going crazy because he is worked up. Martha is making him confused because she's finally single. But let's get to something hilarious where
This is like the Smallville version of Rush Hour or something.
this is the version of Clark walking in on Lex and Lana.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Because now Lex figures out a secret from his own father.
Oh my god, dude. It's so stupid. Look, first off, we just need to acknowledge here the way they walk into this place.
Oh, yeah. We got to talk about that. This is the house from Seven, and we see all the journals in the background.
Yeah, because Chloe is tracking
Track the device.
Clark and Lex to like the location of where it's bouncing from.
Of that military-grade device.
Yeah, wireless transmitter. They're there, and it's like, okay, yeah, we see the room. I think we found it. Hold on. And Lex is like, you want to wait for the security team?
I am the security team, Lex.
He said- Clark's like, no. He's like, cool, me neither.
Dude.
Oh, kicks down the door.
Shut up. You were going to wait for the security team, cool guy. Shut up. Clark's the...
Yeah, he was like, so you want to wait for the security team, Clark?
Yeah, come on, man.
Clark, you want to wait for the security team, huh? Clark's like, no. Oh, yeah, me neither, man.
neither.
I got my Glock.
Yeah.
I got my 9.
Yeah, dude, come on.
All right, Lex.
All right, whatever.
He's having fun with his toys.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Hey, check this out, Clark. Yeah, remember that girlfriend I have? Yeah, well, guess what? It was this gun.
She got me this gun, Clark.
Already.
Yeah, already. She found it at the pawn store.
Only kissed her.
She found it at the pawn store. She said that she also found a watch there.
Yeah, she said she,
She said she gave that watch back to somebody. Do you know who that person is?
me.
Well, no, she found John's watch, but she also bought Lex something at the same time.
She gave Lex John's watch.
That would be great.
So Lex finds a TV with the sign taped over it, game over. And, oh, the timer's still going. It's actually 2 minutes left on the timer.
Question. Would you think to remove that game over sign?
No.
I wouldn't either.
I was wondering what that meant, like, at first. I was like, game over? Well, now what? What does that
I
mean?
was like, oh, man, they went to the wrong house. I guess they're going to have to
yeah,
try to
like,
figure out
soon
where
as
else
they
to
read
go.
it,
Yeah.
he would trigger something,
Yeah.
like, on his end, like, oh, game over, you're gonna... But The only reason why I would remove it if it was that thin enough that I'm seeing like motion.
Or volume's on.
That too. But it's clearly on mute. Oh wait. No.
It's not on mute. Because now...
Because then they... Oh my god.
Yeah, here we
dude,
go. This is the best part.
This might be one of the greatest Smallville scenes of all time.
Yes.
Because...
This is what I mean by
this hurts.
This is the definition...
In all aspects.
Of Clark walking in on Lex and Lana. This is now Lex getting a little taste of that. Because now he's getting behind the curtain of how his poppy feels.
Dude, so Lionel Lex is looking at Clark like, oh shit, these are their parents. Like, they're about to kill each other.
Turns out the video on that TV that had the game over sign is of the elevator of Lionel and Martha, of them having to make this gun decision of who's going to die.
Lionel's like, I'm sorry, Martha. You'll have to forgive me. And I guess they're trying to insinuate, like, oh, he's about to shoot Martha. But then he, like, puts the gun in her hands, like, you take it. People depend on you, especially Clark. And we both know what a special boy he is.
He is the best son anyone could ever have.
And now, because Jonathan's gone, he's going to need you more than ever. And all the good he's going to do for this world, they need it. He needs to become the man he desperately needs to be. Lex is looking at Clark like, what the fuck is this shit?
Clark is not wanting to look at Lex. Clark
doesn't even know what to do.
He's still laying down going, did he hear that?
Wait. Whoa, what the fuck is he talking to me like this?
Does Lionel love me?
I don't like this. I wish I could just speed over there.
Lex, I promise I didn't do anything with him.
Lex is looking at him like, what the fuck did you do to my dad?
Yeah, why does he love you?
Why does he love you so much?
What did you do?
What if he did say, I love you? Like, I love Clark.
He's essentially saying, I want to die for Clark.
That is true.
Like, no. This is a huge blow. This is, you need to be the one to take care of Clark, to guide him. Fuck Lex, shoot me.
Like, I have a son, but I'm sacrificing him. I'm not even mentioning Lex. I'm like,
I don't care about that person.
Clark needs to live.
Clark is the greatest thing to ever
He can't be like Lex.
God, who cares about who? Shoot me, Martha.
Alexander, weak name.
Sounds like someone who lost a lot of wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he died very young.
Rode elephants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like boys and girls.
Isn't that crazy? Alexander the Great literally died like as a teenager, I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was like, no, I think it wasn't 18 around that. I think it was.
Imagine you just living 18 years, you just conquer the world, and then you die.
7 years old, killing bitches. Just slicing everyone's throat.
Weird shit. That's crazy.
Let's get to some other weird shit.
Martha's holding that gun. Martha's holding that gun to him, and she's like... Lionel's like, do it. Come on. Do it.
And you know what Martha says? I can't do it, Lionel, because I love you. I can't do it because there's something here. I just can't do it because I feel. Lionel then grabs the gun and says, it's all right. I just always hope that
it would end differently with us, you know?
Because you're so great. By the way, look at my guns. I'm going to take this gun. Don't blame yourself ever. Turn away. Your life is truly important. Mine's crap. Puts the gun underneath his jaw, neck, about to shoot up. He fires the gun. Guess what happens? Click. Nothing. Here's Foil Man.
Foil Man disappears.
You have been foiled.
What did you do?
What? Can you have like a rule sheet, dude?
Yeah, what are the game rules, dude?
Yeah, can you...
Is this like a man cave? What are the man cave rules?
Where's the game master? Obviously, someone needs to be in charge.
Remember Lionel was actually trying to commit suicide that one time in his office, and then he actually tried to do it again?
He didn't try to
Okay, he tried it this time for real.
Yeah, he tried it this time for real. In his office, he got a call that said Clark's in the cave, and he's
fuck yeah, I'm not sick anymore, baby.
I don't need this. Hey, turn off that opera music.
Yeah, and so they've been foiled. Chloe's on the backup here, like, yeah, I'm trying to the signal's bouncing everywhere. I'm trying to track it. Well, Lionel. We're back at the elevator.
A selfless act.
That's crazy. Surprising. And so is death.
So you're still gonna die. Because, by the way, I'm just gonna say, screw the rules.
Challenge number 5.
You're
coming
dead.
up.
This is level 4. You die.
Clark finally gets some info from Chloe. She's like, just head west. Hurry up. I'll get you the address here in a second. Disappears because Lex is not looking.
Yeah, Lex is now trying to find the location with the security guy. Turns his back. Clark then leaves. Lex turns around. Damn it. And now we see Foil Man still talking to Lionel in the elevator.
You should know I'm a big cheater, Lionel, just like you.
Well, why didn't you just kill me then if you were just going to want to kill me?
Because I wanted to watch you play games. Do you recognize me now?
Foil Man takes off his mask. Lionel says, I don't know you.
You didn't even know who I was, as your security guy, and then also the janitor.
Are you the guy that cleaned up the puke last time?
You know what's actually funny about this actor?
He did clean up puke?
Yes, on set. He actually was in Man of Steel. He plays, forgot his name. But remember the part where Clark is in disguise in that random mountain town, and he's that barkeep?
Yes.
And that guy pours beer on him?
Yes.
It's that guy.
It's this guy?
It's this guy.
So he always played Foiled Man.
Foil
Man was in Man of Steel.
Yep.
If he would have had his
Because then he
mask,
wrecks his truck with all the wood and the lumber.
that would have been great if they just had his mask hanging there too. Just Foil Man's mask right there. The guy who played the games. Now, let's get to...
You didn't see the house I lost, my wife, my children, and our little game with Apex. I'm no one. Just another piece of Lionel Luther's collateral damage.
So this guy's insinuating Lionel ruined his life. I thought he was just the security guy. Also the janitor. This guy now says that he was a part of the business deal with Apex, and Lionel ruined his life. I thought that was an Asian corporation.
No, he was part of it, man.
With what? Was
Look,
he the
actually,
janitor?
let's go back because I want to get...
Yeah, please, let's figure out more of this guy's backstory.
We need to know, dude. We need to know exactly. He lost his house, dude. Don't forget that. Wife and children.
Nobody would marry him.
Entire... And... Because, because they were tearing down shit. Apex was. They were doing that. They actually were tearing down houses and neighborhoods to make room for corporate America buildings.
Oh, so he could just buy a new house.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he wasn't compensated for that.
So they just destroyed a house without being compensated. Sounds like
Fake stuff. Lionel made it up. That's how it works, dude.
I don't know if that's how it works.
In that I'm gonna watch you both die, even though you try to sacrifice her, because that was the real name of the game, and then I just changed the rules right now, so now you're gonna die because I say so. Did I mention you've been foiled?
Foil Man strikes again.
Lionel and Martha
And again.
are both devastated because they know Foil Man has won this round.
I'm sorry. Lionel's saying sorry.
Foil Man
says, that's not enough for the Foil Man.
He said sorry plenty of times and you beat my games, but I still can't have anybody win. So beep.
Here's challenge number 5. Survive this.
Level 4.
5.
Level 4.
So Lionel and Martha are now falling straight down from the elevator shaft.
Yeah.
Wouldn't their bodies be up against the fucking ceiling?
Joseph, how they are saved in this scene does not make sense.
Yeah.
Considering
They would still be dead.
they would still die. That's why I'm just letting this all go.
Falling very fast, Clark sees... This is probably the most I've seen him use his X-ray vision in an episode.
Yeah, because he usually doesn't know that he has that power.
Just runs through cinder block,
Why not? It was in my way.
catches the elevator, doesn't jump up to maybe slow it down or something, but catches it. They would still be dead.
Yeah, because it would just be like they were hitting the concrete floor.
Yep.
There's nothing that would be changing. And Clark, obviously, knowing that Lionel knows his abilities, he knows that he can save them without having to think. They all look at each other through now the elevator holes. Clark then sets the elevator down, opens the door. Lionel now is going back to the warrior angel type of days of him in prison, thinking that Clark is some type of god and being in awe.
Yeah, this is technically the first time he's ever seen it, right?
I mean, sure, but he's also had video of it. So he already knows what Clark is able to do, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean-
Lionel's like, wow, that was miraculous. And he's like going through the cinder block hole. He's like really just going through it. But then here we go. Thank you, son. And walks away. Why? Why do you do that? Where's he going?
Think about having that third dad.
Where is he going?
I think I could teach you a lot, Clark.
Where
Man.
was he going?
Man,
Where did Lionel just go?
if Clark had 3 dads, Lionel Luthor, Jonathan Kent, and Jor-El, it's a pretty solid trio.
Nah.
3 men raising a baby, that would be crazy.
That sounds really stupid.
Who kills who first?
I don't know. I think Clark's killing them all, dude.
No. Jor-El would try to kill him. Lionel would figure out what they were doing. He would team up with John in order to use kryptonite to kill Jor-El. Jor-El would be defeated. Then it would come down to John versus Lionel. I don't know who would win.
John would win.
But would John have the heart condition? Because obviously Jor-El's going to have some type of like suicide thing where if you kill me, you're both going to be poisoned with something.
Damn, you think he's got a pact, bro?
Yeah, I just have thought about this a lot.
Clearly.
Yeah, because I think it'd be really cool. So, a 3-way match to the death between them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, equal playing field.
John would so whoop their ass.
This is what I mean. This is
Farmer
what,
hands, dude.
it would be like a gladiator moment. It would be John grabbing the sand, having to sniff it. Jor-El would probably be Joaquin Phoenix.
I love Joaquin.
Yeah, who doesn't love Joaquin? Thumbs up or thumbs down? As long as you have sex with your sister, it's okay.
Very cool.
You will love me as I loved you,
Oh.
and you will provide me an heir of true blood.
Ride the dragon.
As she's crying, he is telling her, you will love me. Dude, she's crying.
Let's not do this.
I don't think that's cool. All right, let's get to a sweet moment.
So we go to the Kent house and Martha and Clark having some tea. And Martha's really trying to back up Lionel here.
Yeah, because she's having sex with him.
Like, look, Clark,
She saw
I
those
know,
guns working all day long in that white tank top.
I know Lionel, and I know how we've seen him and such, but he was really going to sacrifice his life for you, son. It's like,
to
well-
be fair, he did do that.
He did.
He did. He was really going to
And
kill
I think
himself
Clark honestly
for Clark.
did think about it. He's like, yeah, he actually did do
Well,
that.
Clark looks around. He's like, he did do that. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Even though,
But then he does mention, it's like, but still, he doesn't do anything unless it does benefit him in some way.
yeah, I get Martha.
I
Are
think
you
he
trying to
wants
tell me
more.
that's not the
I think
benefit?
he wants more.
I would think. Oh, hold on. Whoa. I disagree. I disagree with you. We're gonna have to pause it right now. You're trying to tell me he would want more than being with Martha, along with kind of knowing about Clark, as well as Clark being around him, where he can see this godlike
And keep
figure.
it over Lex.
Keep it over everyone. It would just be his thing. You're trying to tell me he would not be satisfied with that? You're crazy. He would so be satisfied with that.
Maybe.
Oh, come on!
Maybe more. Maybe
What
some
else would he
Kryptonian
want?
sluts.
He has Martha.
Needs more.
He does not need more than
He's
Martha.
a man of
Did you
taste.
see her in that dress? She's
Yeah.
going to that fundraiser.
Should piss me off.
Shit, a Topeka, bro.
Okay.
Topeka knows what it's doing.
Piss me off now. I don't like it. Stop it.
A lot of cleavage.
You're a pervert.
Why am I a pervert? Can I
Dude.
sniff your hair?
So we have Lex
We
and
have
Lionel.
Butthurt Betty. now upset because his dad said he loves somebody else instead of him. So Lex is now trying to catch him in the act right now of, what do you think about Clark? What do you know about him?
Not yet, dude. Remember, we got to talk about Lincoln Cole, our foil man. We got to make sure his name is known. They found him. Lex is coming to report that they found Lincoln Cole at the bar just toasting you to your demise. He was just in a bar around the block.
Just wrapping chairs in foil.
Yeah, he was just foil man. Didn't care if he was caught as long as you were dead.
And everything was covered in foil. He kept saying, foil!
And the cops had to sedate him because he just kept eating too much foil. No, but they had to sedate him because he found out that Lionel was still alive, so he went crazy.
Yeah. And then he started, like, putting the foil on his face and making a mask.
His cell is going to be made of foil. Lionel's like, we attract that occasional lunatic, don't we? It wasn't insanity that just drove him to that, Dad. It was you.
We all make mistakes, son. I'm pretty sure you had an entire group of college kids decide to try to kill Jonathan Kent in the name of Lex Luthor.
And yours almost cost Martha Kent's life.
Yeah, but I got closer to her. So...
Lana's like, okay, well, I'm just thankful the elevator safeties, worked enough for us to survive the fall.
Oh, yeah? Well, especially since Cole disabled him. That's enough to make a man believe in miracles, isn't it, son? And now they have a little bit of a stare.
This is what I'm talking about, the way he says son. Like, earlier it was like, thank you, son.
Yeah, he loves one of them. He hates
and then
the
now
other.
Lex is like, I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty much a miracle right there, wouldn't it be, huh?
Yeah,
Son.
sure. Miracles.
Lex is like, I don't suppose Clark had anything to do with this, with that divine intervention you're talking about.
Clark? Lex, you're still going on and on about this. I thought you'd given this up. You know what? I'm going to have them did he say hand over the video?
I heard what you said over the
that's what he
video.
said. I heard what
he's
you
saying. I heard what you said over the video about what a special boy Clark is.
You told Martha you loved him.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me that, Dad?
And Lionel smiles. He's like smiling. He's like, yeah, I said that shit. So what you mean by that, Dad?
Huh? Do you want to be with him? You want to be with that family?
Yeah. I'm just saying as he's the kind of son a father would be proud of.
Unlike you.
Yeah, what the fuck? Lex did not enjoy that. His face was like...
Yep, because Lionel finally figured out what hurts him. Because before, about playing the games and trying to push his button, it didn't do anything. Now he knows what's pushing his button. You know what it's called? Clark's my real son.
Lex is like, 1 minute he was in the room with me, the next he's across town.
Yeah, and 1 minute I didn't love him, and the next I do. What's your point?
You're still obsessing over him after all these years? God, get a life, dude. He won't love you, okay? Let it go.
Thought you had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
See you later, Lex. I'm going to go hang out with my son.
Let it go. And Lex he's not liking
He's
it.
trying not to cry.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, because once again, Clark has won. Even though Lex thought that he had Lana and that was it. But in fact, Clark had the upper hand without even knowing he had the upper hand.
Speaking of Clark, Metropolis time. Lionel's office.
Let's go to a great father-son moment.
Oh my god, this is terrible. I've been expecting you, Kal-El. Oh lord.
How long have you known? From the moment I held that crystal in my hand that helped form your fortress of solitude.
So, like, when? Like,
So he says
prison?
He says crystal, but then I'm assuming that it was the stone, right?
It has to be the transference stone. That was the
It
only
has
stone
to
he
be the
had.
stone, yeah. But that wasn't the crystal. That formed the key, right? In order to be able to transmit him.
Well, I mean, he does say it formed the key.
Oh, no, the diamond. He's calling the diamond a crystal. Because remember, the three of them formed that diamond together. Mm-hmm. So that's what he's calling.
He's saying ever since I held that stone in my hand that formed the crystal.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he says stone. So that's what I mean. Like, so does that mean since prison, that he's known that?
No, when the shock happened.
Or you because that wasn't even his hand. That was in his pocket when he kept lying to Lex.
Yeah, whenever his eyes went in the back of his head, that's when he knew.
That was season finale.
And that was when the Jor-El, because
season
Jor-El even
finale.
told Clark he was the beacon. Again, this was already
The
told
vessel.
to them. So with Lionel having those type of knowledge abilities, it had to have happened then. Because even with having the transference stone, it was weird his reaction in prison about him being this godlike figure, but it didn't seem like that he knew what he was.
Yeah,
It was just kind of questioning it. I don't know. Either way, I think it was when he got shocked. And then he was like, scraping it into the ground, and Lex says, "That's my new floor!"
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
I'd like to think of it, Clark, as a state of contemplative repose. Whatever the fuck that means, Lionel.
You've known my secret for almost a year? Yes. Why haven't you done anything about it? Expose you to the world as some strange visitor from another planet? I'm not your enemy. To reveal your secret, that would jeopardize your destiny, change your path. I know you are meant for great things. I simply care very deeply for your mother.
Clark's like, okay, so you chose to kill yourself over that whole thing earlier.
I would never harm your mother.
He's like, yeah, okay, well, what if you knew the gun wasn't loaded, huh? Think about that, Lionel. Lionel's like, okay, you can believe what you want, all right?
Yeah. How about that, Lionel? What if you knew
So
the gun wasn't loaded?
let me give a hypothetical real quick, Lionel. What if you knew the gun wasn't loaded?
So, Clark, are you implying I hired Foil Man to shoot me in the neck with a needle?
Lincoln Foilman Cole.
So you think I wanted to play those games?
Yeah.
So you thought that I wanted to do the balancing in the fire pit? Did you see the fire tank, Clark?
My feet are still
By the way,
burning.
Alex's body is still there.
I have blisters on my feet.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's cool. I like what he said.
You know what, Clark? I hope we will eventually come to trust one another, especially as father and son. It would be in the best interest for your mother, since her and I are doing it now.
He gets mad finally.
Son.
He's like, don't call me that. You're not my father.
Of course not. I'm daddy number 3.
You'll never replace him. Jonathan Kent was my dad.
And I'll be your other dad.
My mom seems to think there's some good in you.
Yeah, I know. I put some good in her.
You need to stop it. Stop it.
It takes time, Clark. Or maybe you'll just show your true colors. Secret or no secret. You stay away from my mother. Too late.
You're loving that. You're giving me shit for my jokes earlier.
What?
This
That
is
was
what you're
a
doing?
funny joke!
After everything he's saying?
What?
Yeah, I fucked her. Yeah. Yeah.
This is a very powerful scene.
And then now we get some confirmation about my man's migraines. Lionel's...
We don't get confirmation.
I mean, we get confirmation that there
And
is
what?
something wrong with him physically.
Is it a bug?
A bug.
Maybe.
His head just starts hurting. It looks like it's like pounding on the inside, but then he gets a pen and paper and starts scribbling on there, and the credits roll. We don't get to see what he's writing. Are you going to assume it's Kryptonian language?
Yes. Now, here's my other thought. Is Jor-El doing that?
I mean, it has to be.
Why did
He was the vessel, dude.
Why did he do it?
What do you mean, why didn't he do it?
Why did Jor-El now, like, essentially poison Lionel? Is it because Lionel was never supposed to reveal that he knew who Clark was?
Maybe
And the moment that he did, because he was getting closer and closer to Martha, and his headache became worse and worse and worse, it seemed. So him getting that close eventually and him revealing Kal-El immediately set something off in his head where it was kind of like a, I don't know, like a trapdoor in a way, where now, okay, fuck you, you can't be telling him these things.
No, that kind of makes sense. That does. I like that.
And in a way, maybe he does know too much as that vessel where Jor-El is still wanting to hide certain things from him.
I'm also thinking it could be something to do with Fine. Maybe what he's doing right now is actually causing some world or even worldwide
Oh, so you
catastrophe.
think that it was Fine that may be causing this?
No, just like, you know how Jor-El will warn him of a danger that's coming.
Oh, so you think he's activating Lionel in order to go kick Fine's ass?
Or do something about Fine, like give Clark a message like, oh, you need to find Fine because he's about to do some crazy shit.
Well, he's trying to send him messages by communicating with Chloe.
What?
Yeah, he's like sent Chloe the picture, being like, hey, look at this guy in the background. Chloe's
Yeah, but I'm saying like...
directly telling, being like, hey, stop focusing on anything else. Focus only on
Yeah, but
Fine.
it's starting to be more direct, dude. But I don't know.
Why can't it just be like they're building a father-son bond?
No.
Why?
That is whack, dude.
Why are you so threatened by this?
Lionel sucks.
Why?
You want him as stepdad.
How he is
You think
with...
you just want him to bang Martha?
I
think you just want him to bang Martha.
He already has.
No, you want
Back
me to
alley,
hurt, dude.
he already did.
You want me to hurt, dude.
Why? She's the one who threw John's photo in the fire during Cyborg.
That was made up.
That was not made up.
You said that.
No, I didn't.
That didn't happen.
That happened. Fine. She replaced his photo with Lionel's photo. It was like Better Off Dead.
No, she replaced it with her like a nude. She replaced it with a nude of her around the house.
For the living room? Mom, another one?
Dad's dead for a week, and you already have 3 of these up here.
Clark, I'm going to have guests over later. You need to leave.
Just don't look at them, Clark. You know which pictures you need to look at, and the ones you don't.
Do you have an X-ray?
Wow.
So, I like the father-son building.
No.
I like Lex is still getting laughed at, even though he thinks that he's winning because he has Lana.
Yeah.
I feel like Lana is a crazy person, where she is setting the breadcrumbs, to your point, feeding him the breadcrumbs at this point. It's crazy to me that she is acting like this, and you are telling me that later on Clark is still going to be into her. How would Clark ever be into her after this? That's what actually bothers me, is the moment she's acting this way with Legs, dude, ew. Like, that's what you want? I'm not letting this go. And I know I brought up the ick before, but I'm going to bring it up even more. Really? What are we doing playing chess like this?
Yeah.
God. Knight to rook 4? Oh, fuck me.
Nice.
But it's not even a love story I can cheer for. I'm more into the father-son story.
Dude, stop. We need to end this. I'm
Why?
tired of it. Mercy's done. You want to really emphasize the no mercy, huh?
Lionel.
No mercy. I love Lionel and Clark so much. God, I wish he actually came out of his nutsack.
Who?
You wish Clark was his actual son. You wish it so bad.
Lionel?
Yeah.
No, I wish that Clark and this is my honest truth. So, I really wish that Clark and Lionel would develop a father-son type bond, where Lionel starts dating Martha. Hear me out. And then later on, when Martha and Lionel become serious, Lionel and Clark Clark finally respects him. He then finds out that John died in the night that they met up and fought. Clark then finds out that John had the heart attack because of Lionel, and then it threatens their relationship. So then we have just a whole big fallout, so much drama, but then they make up, and eventually Martha, Lionel, and Clark live happily ever after.
I think I hate you. So much.
And Lex and Lana are constantly outside the barn, just like watching. What? What are they doing in there?
What is your deal?
What?
No mercy.
Can't believe you, dude. You're really hurting my feelings, man.
For what?
Well, you really only had one Lana scene. Ain't that something?
Yeah. We only have one.
Good.
Hopefully next episode we get more.
Well, she's already on the thumbnail there.
That can't be good.
Well, it looks like she's just coming back to talk about that kiss again.
Yep. Looks like we're having the same conversation.
Woo!
Yeah. Lex, I left. Why don't you follow?
I was waiting around the corner for you.
Yeah, I was waiting there forever. And your phone call was short. I heard it.
Where'd you go?
Missing Dad. I'll forgive it for now.
Why does your relationship status say single on your Facebook page?
I don't have a Facebook page. What is this? That's the Luther Corps page.
Okay. Somebody Save Me podcast was your wonderful show. Again this week with the two nerdy idiots. We'll be back next week for Fade. Episode 20. Episode 520. It's like 420, but like 520.
I'm just, man.
So what's 520, like liquor?
No, 520 is, I think it's like a Father's Day.
Molly?
type thing. No, Father's Day. So it's like, I'm sorry, Stepdad Day. Yeah. Because Lionel's going to be the new stepdad, and we're going to keep building this relationship.
520 is stepdad day.
Yeah.
What kind of shit are you spinning
May
right now?
20th, dude. It's like in between.
That's Mother's Day.
No, it's in between Mother's Day and Father's Day, Stepdad Day.
Step Parent Day.
Yes. See, you're getting it.
We gotta get out of here, man. Leave the 5 stars for the 5 challenges we had this
On level 4.
Challenge 5. It's 5 challenges.
Level 4, challenge 5. You leave the 5 stars.
Yeah, leave the 5 stars for the 5 challenges, please. We'll be back next week. Thank you again for listening. We are out.
God, I got Notebook and the stepmother, but reverse stepfather.
I hate you.